Hey people, Five Aces here. This is your favorite Minecraft Let's Player, and today we're gonna build a block fort. It's gonna be so awesome, it's gonna be so rad, and oh my god, what's that? There's Tiberian everywhere. Get the fuck out of there. Anyway, what's that for an introduction? We are back in Tiberian Dawn. It's an awesome game, and we are gonna have GDave on the left side spawning as Nod, and we're gonna have High on the right side spawning as GDI in the converted map that is called Desert Rats. It's in the map pool for the Red Alert Global League, and it got converted to Tiberian Dawn as well, because it's an awesome map. Yep, we got two very capable commanders here. We're gonna observe those, and GDave opening up. This is why I love Tiberian Dawn. Even the early game can be crazy. We've got a Humvee from High, which is probably gonna snack on an engineer from GDave, because GDave opted for a Hand of Nod opener, which is kind of risky. Yep, risky for the biscuit, and he got eaten up instead of the biscuit. So here we see High escaping. Not for long probably, because Dave's soldiers are closing the gap. But yes, he's easily going to take the engagement 1v1 versus the Nod buggy. The Humvee limping out of there. Questionable whether or not it's worth it repairing those in Tiberian Dawn, because units are very flimsy, especially those light armored units, the early game units. And we're seeing double racks opener for both, which is highly unusual. Used to be the meta that in Tiberian Dawn everyone would just go for the airstrip. And we've got a sneaky minigunner from High just in time to witness that he is too late. Alright, so the oil derricks have been taken by Dave, and a third oil derrick probably on the menu here. But lots of infantry presence out from High. He went for that even before the refinery. Now he's gonna clean shop. Yeah, very good. I am hyped to seeing this matchup. This got sent to me by an anonymous source, and it's supposed to be an amazing game. I haven't casted Tiberian Dawn in so long. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's mechanically, like, it doesn't have as many advanced units as Red Alert. Oh, the snipe is gonna be found on another engineer probably. Yeah. He's going in, thank you, goodbye. Trades the life of his starting Humvee for another engineer. Very good haul here for High against GDave. High, I think, needs no introduction. As for GDave, he is a very well-respected, long-standing member of the community as well. Again, only reason why I haven't casted him just as last week with .1. He doesn't submit any replays, or at least not many. And Tiberian Dawn replays are kind of a rare commodity to begin with. So yeah, High probably almost up to his airstrip, but he's really behind GDave, who's now moving out. He has sold his barracks, and he has opted for an airstrip transition. So double harvesters for him, and he's just gonna relocate a bit. Just gonna get a hold of those juicy Tiberium crystals to the south. Even though it kind of covers, is covered anyway. In Tiberian Dawn, this map is way easier to play because you can place your buildings so far away from the coneyard without having another one in proximity. I think like 5 cells? Nah, 3 or 4 cells. Anyway. And so far, a very econ-heavy start for GDave, who has opted for some long-distance mining here. Alright, alright. Also, this is played on the playtest, now that, before I forget it, lest we forget. And the playtest has some interesting changes that are valid for both Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert. Most notably, the hit shape changes. So what does that mean? Do you guys remember when Tanya would be ordered to blow up a building, and she would just walk from here inside the building, like on top of the building sprite, and then walk back out, and it took her like 2 seconds, and it looked really stupid, and she most likely got killed in the process because your opponent had 2 extra seconds to recognize that? Well, that's gone. That's in the past, because now we've got actual hit shapes, and Tanya is just going to attach the C4 to one of the outer walls. Same is true for any weapon, really. We are having a triple recon bike built here for GDave. It's going to try and harass the oil derricks out of High, who doesn't have much protection. 2 minigunners ain't gonna cut the mustard. So if he doesn't counter repair this, then it's probably gonna go down. Nice micro here by GDave. The one that's being focused is being sent to the back. Let's check his line of sight. He hasn't. The APC hasn't been revealed yet. APCs are very good counters to the T0 spam from Nod. They're like slightly more resilient. And we've got a Tiberium silo. That's also one of the balance changes, and a massive infantry push onto the oil derricks out of GDave. So here's the counter. There's always a counter-attack in the backhand for high. Oh, and we've got flame tanks though. GDave is gonna opt for flame tanks to stop this, and a Hand of Nod is being hastily deployed. Also taking down the secondary oil derrick for high. Now let's see how much those big boys can do. Keep in mind, they don't appear very sturdy, but then again, they don't cost much. A flame tank is 600, so if it kills at least 2 rocket soldiers, oh, which it did! With the first shot, they didn't know. Regardless, then it's worth it. So yeah, on the bottom side, recon bikes being cleaned up. There was a bit of unattentiveness here. And top side, also the explosion radius got buffed. Check this out. Boom! There she goes. Beautiful. So a very cost-efficient trade here for Dave, who has lost both his oil derricks, but he only used 2 flame tanks and a couple of rifles to stop a massive infantry push. Also Tiberian silo. Now, why is that necessary? That's because of the new scaling here. In Tiberian Dawn, a refinery can now only hold up to, I think it was 1,500. And GDave is having 2 refineries, which amounts up to 3,000, so he needs another silo. Which is an interesting change. It actually incentivizes building silos. Plus an Orca rush out of high. Orcas versus flame tanks, you know. The good old classic. And we've got the artillery transition, obviously. Artillery is so brutal, so painful in Tiberian Dawn. Even worse than in Red Alert right now. Boom! Eye for an eye. And in goes the Orca. Now, Orcas are my favorite unit in across all mods. Why is that? Because they are the most micro-intensive units out there. They're basically like the wasps of war. They're super fragile. They die if you look at them funny. But at the same time, if you can keep them alive, they can just keep continuing poking, harassing, being annoying. Unlike High, who's just throwing them away here. But I know he can be really good with Orcas. Yeah, Orcas like the wasps of war in Tiberian Dawn, and I really like playing with those guys. Super fast, super nimble. They can, if you have the APM, they can dodge missiles in transit. But as it looks here, we've already gotten the mobile Sam out of Dave. I was inclined to say the mobile Dave out of Sam. Alright, so we've got a flame tank push and lots of infantry. Now, flame tank's not the sturdiest of combat units, and High has deployed on the top side, which is a bit cheesy. Let's put it that way. It's also transitioned into rocket launchers, but the rocket launchers have a very different role from Red Alert. They are not used for AoE damage against infantry. They're more used against fortifications because they suck versus infantry. Surprisingly enough. So anyway, what we've seen here was one of the other balance changes. The SAM sight now shoots 2 missiles instead of 1. It also tracks farther, I believe. And oh, flame tank not finding the mark. See, 3 rockets are enough to bring down an Orca. That's how flimsy they are. And we've gotten the rocket launcher now. Check the AoE damage. That's like barely anything. It barely even scratches rifle infantry. So just not a very good counter. The Harvester, however, is a very good counter. Oh, this Minecraft Let's Play has gotten spicy here. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. He should bring in the mobile Sam. Oh, very good airstrike by GDave. Perfect timing airstrike on the bottom side. We've got an infantry push being cleaned up. We've got GDave marching forward with his light tanks. So looking into light tanks for now. Light tanks also way better in Tiberian Dawn than they are in Red Alert. They are super good versus basically versus anything ground-based except infantry. Barracks is down, so no more. Oh, what's the Conyard doing here? GDave, you may have made a mistake here. That's a slight miscalculation, and the Harvester is being destroyed. The MCV is being pummeled. Oof, barely escaping by the skin of its teeth. There are 2 Orcas. They could actually go and finish this off now. Oh, what's the mobile Sam doing? It's on hold fire. Mobile Sam, no! You're too good for this. We've got a Temple of Nod for Dave. The Temple of Dave is out here. Pretty good. It's being harassed by a couple of sneaky infantry again on the top side, but nothing that Dave couldn't handle here. Well, now the wreckage of the light tank is clogging up the only entrance sill. So no way of getting to the rocket soldier for now. That's pretty funny. Anyway, we've got the counterattack, and that's a lot of medium light tanks, followed up by a bit of infantry. Oh, what is the MCV doing? It's so low, and the Orcas are gonna find the snipe if he's... Oh, an airstrike! Alright. The airstrike is gonna come in. It's gonna kill the Conyard in it. There goes the only Conyard for GDave. So GDave is in a heap of trouble here. The Orcas are relentlessly pummeling the light tanks here. So that I don't see a way for GDave to come back into this. Unless High fucks up royally, because High has got his Conyard. So infinite scaling guaranteed. The only thing that could save him here would be a perfect nuke. What's the timer on the nuke? Check the production. It's 3.5 minutes. Also got the lonesome rocket launcher here. Now look at the damage they do versus buildings. They have a weird damage type where they're super good versus buildings and super trashy versus infantry. Usually being good versus infantry goes hand in hand with going with being good versus buildings in Red Alert and Tiberian Dawn. Oh, the 5 minigunners could take down the helipad, and that would be a loss indeed. That would be an embarrassing loss and a half. Let's see. Does he have the DPS? Yes, he does. Jesus. That was not meant to happen. Oh! Oh, but the greedy MCV from High is completely being caught off guard by 6 light tanks. It is toast. Good night, sweet prince. There are a couple of rocket soldiers, one of them being heroic already. So 6 light tanks being retained here by GDave. What a fantastic turnaround. This was just a very greedy move from High. He moved this MCV, which he had fortified topside, all the way down to the bottom left. And now we've got a massive army of light tanks and mobile SAMs. But the mobile SAMs need to catch up to the light tanks. What are you doing? The mobile SAMs are so out of position here. Just send the light tanks towards them. What is he doing there? Alright, he's got chem warriors. Those guys can dish out some punishment. Oh! Alright, all he needs to do is keep the mobile SAMs together with the light tanks. What is he doing here? Nice crush though. He's trying to find the snipes on the rocket launchers. But his light tank count is dwindling. He needs to catch up with the mobile SAMs. Oh my, what are the mobile SAMs doing? Just walk into range of the Orcas. The Orcas are gonna eat your tanks alive. Alright. That was special. Now it goes in. You know, the mobile SAM had all the time in the world to actually inflict damage here. Unlucky. So GDave had a shot at pulling it back here. What's this? That's an APC full of crushing hubs. Oh my god! That is so dirty. The tip ref with the harvester being stolen by High. Nice sneaky maneuver. The sneakster maneuver. Thank you very much. And now we've got a fight up top side. Mass harvesters trying to stand up to chem warriors. Chem warriors are basically melee range shock troopers. The added benefit of being really sturdy and tanky, but at the same time they just have very little range. So yeah. 1 harvester remaining. What is left here? We've got High, who has gotten a refinery. Another refinery. He's got 1 harvester and he's got... Yes, he's got an oil derrick. So this needs to be the priority target number 1. This map is... The match is all over the place. Jesus Christ. Last Orcas are down, so there's still a production facility for High here. Chip ref, power plant and war factory. Very important for him. And on the other side of the map... What the hell? How did the rocket launch... I was just there. Alright, so there's a light tank. The thing here is, I don't think GDave can in any way get any more eco. So he is against the ropes here. He's got 290 bucks. He needs to make this work right here, right now. That's his last shot. Still got a couple cams here. Should try and find the snipe on the barracks. Otherwise, there's just gonna be more and more stuff coming in. Oh, a nuke being fired. Nuke being launched onto the weapons factory and the refinery. Very good call if you're asking me. Boom. There she goes. Pop goes the weasel. So he needs to target the barracks ASAP before the forces come rolling in. Come on. Oh, a fantastic crush with the APC. Gets 4 rocket soldiers at once. So the barracks is still standing strong. This means that essentially GDave is relegated to what he's got here, while oh my god, 5 mobile SAMs and an engineer. While so Hai can just sit back here. He has 6 minutes until the next nuke arrives. Apologies. I still got a harvester, albeit at very low health, which has been scouted right now. All right. It's just got nothing to finish it off. Harvesters don't self-repair in Tiberian Dawn, I don't believe. So we're seeing the engineer APC for Hai, and no eco. This is a complete no eco strat here for GDave. This is all in. This is a go big or go home. We've gotten a triple engineer APC for Hai, and GDave, man, all he has are 6 useless harvesters. He can't even dump the load anywhere. Oh my god. Sounds like the average Redditor sex life. Can't dump his load anywhere. Oh! I was not aware that the mobile SAMs could even crush. I thought they were being considered light vehicles. Oh, how's the focus fire on the engineers? Jesus, I got it! Not that it really mattered though, because GDave is broke anyway. So no way of getting reinforcements. So this is down to the wire. That's it. We've gotten 1 more minigunner for Hai. We've gotten 1 more mobile SAM. And we've got the oil derrick. So Hai's got a steady stream of income. So, what's the airstrike timer? I would like to see the airstrike kill... okay, 30 seconds. I would like to see it kill the barracks. That's probably the wisest use here. But it's going in with the harvesters, trying to find the snipe onto the... yeah, trying to find the snipe onto the barracks. At the same time, getting as many crushes as humanly possible. But is it really enough? Is it enough? Okay, down goes the barracks, and the tanks could pull out. The tanks could pull out. No, he's sacrificing them. So now we've got infantry presence from Hai. Hai can't replenish his units either anymore. What you see is what you get at this point. 5 infantry for Hai versus, what's he got? A harvester for GDave. A harvester and 4 mobile SAMs. He can still sell some stuff to get some infantry, which Hai is not in the luxurious position to do so. But Hai has gotten 2 medium tanks left. My god, this game is so down to the wire. 6 infantry pieces and 2 medium tanks versus the world. We're gonna have 2 gun turrets, which are fairly useful in such a scenario. Oh my god, this game. I love it. Yo, also, this is one of the first times I see Hai actually talking. Or at least showing any signs, semblance of human communication. Hai is a fantastic player, and I've never seen him talking. Oh, the airstrike going in! I don't know, was the airstrike necessary? I think he could have just sniped the power plant. And now we've gotten 2 big bad medium tanks. How is he going to defend against this? Selling off a silo, that's a good start, Kappa. Oh my god, how is he going to defend against this? He should actually sell out the airstrip. He doesn't have the cash to replenish anyway. Oh, this is so dirty. He's got 2 minigunners here. Ah, he's managed to squeeze out a light tank. Oh my god, got delivered just in time. The not postal services delivering just in time here. Those also have a fair deal of veterans here. Look at the damage they're doing to the airstrip. GDave needs to sell right now. I don't think he's gonna get whatever it is out in time. I think it's a recon bike or something. No, not at all. The recon bike is not being delivered anymore. Not postal services, failing this time around. No way for him to get rocket soldiers, and he can't hold out for the nuke. That's like 2 minutes off. Oh my god, those 2 medium tanks are gonna be the kingmakers on the field. They are gonna take this game if I am not mistaken. I just don't see any way. The nuke is off, the communication center airstrike is off. Jesus! 2 medium tanks is all it needs to win the game. He sells it off. Oh, he should have sold the Temple of Nod, if we're being honest here. Temple of Nod just gives you more. And, well, he's still banking on the nuke here. Oh, harvester down. One of the tanks is being taken super low. And that's the formation you never want to be in. Scatter, scatter right now. Scatter my pretties. Oof.
scatter, my pretties.
Alright, one of the medium tanks goes down. The other one is on vet 3. It can stay here forever. It can basically 1v1 all the minigunners or 1v5. Yes, there we go. Like Pac-Man, picking him up. 52 pickup is the name of the game here. So, GDave selling out. He's got one last engineer, a rifleman, 2 mobile SAMs. What? Hi, what are you doing here? That's your only medium tank. Why is he giving this game away? I don't get it. What? He knew the gun turret was there. A bit of an awkward decision here. Alright, so we're down. We're down even more to the wire. We've got an engineer, we've got a mobile SAM, and we've got a single minigunner versus a single minigunner from high. And obviously a double guard tower, power plant, Tiberian. Nope, there is another mobile SAM in the back lines, but does it actually matter? I just don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, don't send in the minigunner first. No. Oof. Minigunner survives by the skin of its teeth. And now we've got... Okay, he sold off whatever it was. I think it was the barracks or something. Nah, barracks got sniped. Must have been a gun turret. So there's one gun turret, one power plant versus the world. This is the most insane finale to a match I have ever casted. So basically, he needs to get the Tiberian refinery low and then capture it. That's the only chance for GDave. The only chance he's gonna get in this game. He's got 3 minigunners now from all the cells. That's good enough. That's as much as he needs to damage the refinery beyond its threshold. Because that's faster than what High can repair. Alright, the harvester is going in. The harvester is on a pixel of health. Let's see, can it find any crushes? Ah! Just letting it sit there. It's turning now, it's not enough. The gun turret's deterring the minigunner here. Okay, now we need some fantastic micro. He has scouted, he has seen that those are still alive. The guard towers are still online. And a sell order coming out of High. Ah! He got the engineer. He's gotten the engineer. And now this is a true 2v1. The mobile SAMs are going in. They're not finding the crush yet. Should find the crush any minute now. Minigunners are catching up. There she goes. There is one more minigunner for High. How much more crazy can this game get? We're having force fire out of the guard towers. Just trying to find him. No. No. That's not how it works. Should he actually go in with the mobile SAMs to crush the single minigunner? I don't know. I'm just not entirely convinced. This is madness. We've gotten a last oil derrick. So the problem is, High has got so much cash. Look at his cash flow. He can repair until the end of time. He can repair through all of this. And GDave is on a limited budget. So if the minigunner decides to go left and poke the power plant, that's problemos for GDave. And there is no regeneration rate from what I can remember in Tiberian Dawn, or at least it's so negligible that the minigunner doing his kung fu moves is still at vet 3, half health. 1v1. Yeah, buddy. Alright, this is the craziest stalemate. I'm loving this game. What has this game turned into? Like, how can both resolve this? So, GDave, he can't really go into the guard towers because mobile SAMs have light armor, forget it. They just melt to the guard towers anyway. What he can do is place his rifles here and at least force out a response. Okay, that's what he's doing, I believe. He is moving in. One more pixel. The guard towers don't have that much range. So if he walks over there to this cell... Yeah! I think he should be in rifle range now, right? One more? One more. And there is a sec... Oh, the minigunner is gonna get crushed by the... Yes, gonna get crushed by the mobile SAM. So now, here we've gotten the problem. Yes, GDave has made everything, all the right decisions here. But the problem... The real big problem here is... he is... Oh, stop micro. Stop micro out of GDave. Beautiful. Ah! Doesn't matter, he 2v1'd. The problem is GDave just doesn't have the damage output to kill the power plant. Oh, he sells off the gun tower. He's got one last rifleman left. That's all he's got. And High can get one more rifleman as well by selling his guard tower, but that's not advisable. So at this point, I think this is legitimately a draw. Because if either sells the power plant, they're out of the game. And the guard tower by High doesn't do much. It just deters the units. But if he sells it off, it's just going to be a rifleman regardless. And then it's going to be power plant versus power plant. And with the income from the oil derricks, GDave is just not going to have the damage to burst through the through High's defenses here, because High can repair faster than a minigunner can shoot. By the way, one last chance that GDave had gotten that I had forgotten to mention. He had an engineer there when he killed the two medium tanks from High. Engineers now have an added functionality in Tiberian Dawn. They can now, like the mechanics from Red Alert, capture husks. So GDave could, for all intents and purposes, have captured a husk, a medium tank husk, and the medium tank would easily have the damage to finish this game. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Instead, we're gonna have probably a draw. What are they gonna do here? Alright, I think I'm gonna, as exciting and as hilarious as this game was, I'm gonna fast forward this. Because this is not going anywhere. Yeah. What is he gonna do? Alright, let's crank it up a notch. Nah, let's keep it on 2. Oh, he sells off the guard tower. There is one last minigunner. And the minigunner is chuking out. It's chuking as hard as it can here. But can it actually find the shoot? Ooh, melee range. And there it goes. Finally being taken down. He's standing on the tip. Ooh, okay. So now there's truly nothing in the way between High and GDave. But he doesn't have the DPS. Look at this. What can he do? Explosions from light vehicles don't do enough damage. No. Nothing. He can do nothing. He can't kill the oil derrick either because he can repair those in Tiberian Dawn. So this is legitimately a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, I declare this game a draw. No matter what happens here. Both know that it... Wait. Wait. As a Visceroid, yeah, right. Okay, so there's one last chance for GDave. He could make his minigunner step on a Tiberian patch intentionally and hope it turns into a Visceroid. Now the chance for that is 5%. Are you willing to risk it for the biscuit here? I just don't know. The other option would be playing this game out until High is asleep. Because basically, at this stage of the game, GDave doesn't need to do anything anymore. Just stand here. He needs... Oh, what the fuck? Their score lines are completely even. Bang on even. Look at this shit. This is so crazy. This is quantum mechanics here. This is straight up quantum mechanics. This is a Schroedinger's minigunner. Yes, so GDave has Schroedinger's minigunner here. Is both simultaneously lost and won the game. As long as no one checks for the outcome of the replays. That's how it works in physics. He needs to sleep sometimes, yeah. I think we're gonna crank it up again. Nothing's gonna happen here unless High sells his power plant. 672 score for both. I think the last thing that Dave can do is risk it. Step on the tip. Let's try. Yes, he's doing it. Okay, to make up for the... Alright. We're gonna do this on 50%. No! No Visceroid spawn! So this game is officially a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the first draw in the history of OpenRA. I don't know. They're probably gonna chat it up for now. We're gonna speed this up. Nothing anyone can do anymore. Someone is gonna sell out or quit at some point. This is fucking hilarious. The ending a bit anticlimactic, but holy shit, the path to get into the ending was amazing. Yeah. What's he gonna do? One of them is gonna surrender, technically. He's looking for, yeah, the map one. Oh, High surrendering. So, this is, for all intents and purposes, a draw. The first draw I've ever seen. And High surrendered. He's also the one who sent me this replay. GG to both. Freaking hilarious. Couple things to say. First off, GDave could have won this game a couple times over. He could have captured the husk of the medium tank with the engineer, but obviously that's something you don't think about in the heat of battle. He could also have sold the Temple of Nod instead of the comm center and hoped for enough DPS to kill the medium tanks faster. Fantastic play from both, and they both know their Tiberian Dawn. You can tell. GG. And no victor can be proclaimed here. That's it for now. One of the craziest games I've ever casted, and I'll see you next time. 5 aces, out.
Battle control terminated.